Can you hear me now? Oh no. Oh well. Once again, to start up, because I'm clearly flubbing on setting up mics after switching stuff. Currently, I have done a little work off stream of getting persistent data between everything. And with that, fixing up a few remaining bugs. Yep. Thanks for that, Jello. Alright then. So, got the persistence working, and am going to go in and try and see if I can't get some more actions. Maybe we can put a little bit of EXP in here for fun. So, in order to set up actions next, so we have the actual, that was already placed in here. Can I go off that? Yeah, I could still use that. So I don't have any main buttons right now, but I have the basic key bindings, I believe. Input map. Nope. Where would that be living? I think it's in process. Yeah. VI up, VI accept, so there's a VI cancel. I think I can also probably get some keys. elif input dot is action just pressed user interface. Can I do C key? Alright, I'm going to have to pull up some documents. Google programming is your friend. Okay, regular input events, key events. And they aren't going to give us any example code, are they? No. Okay. Wait. Text, caret left down. New line. Well, let me take a look at the Godot input class, see if there's something weird on there that I can use. .3D voxel demo, action pressed, get access, get action strength. I guess that would be used for controllers that have strength, or that have, what do you want to call it? The sensitivity, I know there's a specific word for it. Most games never used it, but I know specifically like Silent Hill used it quite often. Is key pressed might be what I want to look for. You pass it a key constant. Okay, let's give this a shot. I have a feeling it's going to explode, but we will see. Let's go full roguelike. Yes, this is some good stuff. So G's hit. Yeah, I could jump out of this. No, all the key stuff is going to be done in here. So this one, battle information dot player action array current player equals 0. That is the basic attack. And this is going to be, I guess, guard. And this will be doing some utterly terrible code copy paste, but it'll get us done right now. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're going to have okay, so that does all that. I need to have a little bit of text that pops up. So I'll probably do an await action so it doesn't eat inputs in a minute. But yeah, move this down here. Just thinking. So we have that. So I guess it should just be message. And now I need to figure out how to format under Godot script. There we go. So it's just basic dictionary use. Battle information. No, that's not what I want. I want the global. There we go. There's side. Name. We'll have it go off of this. Because I'm technically inking after the... Actually, that said, if I'm incrementing after the fact... Oh, okay, so that's resetting targeting for the next character. I technically don't need to do that, but I will have this come in. Layer. And then, how did I add to the scroll on this? The log, whatever you want to call it. Add text. Message. Okay, let's zoom back here. So technically, I need to do this no matter what. And you know what? Let's move this entire thing over. Since no targeting was going on, we don't need to reset targeting. Hopefully. They'll probably bite us later. Anyway, back over here. Okay, now that we're doing that, we need to have it actually reflect something. So over in do enemy action. or enemy attack. We get down to the actual damage. Now let's check if the target is guarding, and we'll just do a stupid little half damage. If battle. Player action array, target index equals 1. May have to update this later. And add status effects and yada yada. Damage, if I can spell right. Damage divide equals 2. So just literally halving damage. Okay, so this technically should be working. Let's see how it isn't working. Okay, so I hit G. That was interesting. Let's put debug scroll to the speed back at 3 so I can see what the heck just happened. So I hit G. Beast 1 was slain. Beast 2 did damage. So it's just skipping straight to... Oh, because it's not a just press. But it's also not doing something else right. Okay. Is he... Okay, so this one's a little iffy. This is just going to rip through there and then do everything. But it's also not... It's also doing an attack action, which I don't like. Oh, wait. Ah, I know why. Because it's automatically assuming players are going to attack right now. So, player, oops. If it equals 1, do guard. Otherwise, we're just going to do basic attack. And once again, text. You know, I can just go see it. Guarding. Yeah, just literally go back over here. Whoops, I don't want to go there. Do player act. Okay, let's just repurpose this, but use index over here. And Bob's your uncle. So is this going to... It's going to rip through both of these right now, because there's no way to stop it from reading G on every single tick. But now we'll guard at least. So fighter guard, night guards. Let's do the attack. 0 damage. That's impossible under the scheme, so it did like 1 damage. So everything is working there, but I need to figure out how to do the just red action. If I were programming this under my own engine, I would be keeping track of every single button press that I care about and see if it was pressed last frame. If there was no press last frame, that would mean that I could count it as just being pressed. So there has to be something similar. I mean, this is a full engine. So let's see if there's anything else in input that I can use for this. Okay. Input event actions. Physical keyboard. So can I just make a... Well, there's a tutorial. Is it going to be a 5 to 20 minute video? Oh, okay. So it might want me to go into a completely different thing, which I could do. I don't like that you basically only go, hey, UI right, UI action. I would like a few more things. As examples in your, your word of God on how the system should work. Well, looks like somebody's asking a similar question. Yep, getting people saying just use action press, just press. When you're asking for how do I do action press but a key. Interesting. Oh. Alright, time to do hacky. Var G key pressed. Oh, lowercase false. Alright then. And we want to go to process. Alright. So now I am checking if that is pressed and G key pressed. Or not. Then I'm setting G key press equals to true. And after all this, I'm going to check if not input dot is key pressed. This is so hacky, but this is exactly what I do. If key is not pressed, we reset this to equal false. So now this should only trigger once per this thing. Because either it's pressed or not. If it's pressed, it's going to fire this off. If it's not pressed and like anything else is going on, it's going to turn it back off. So, once more onto the breach. Yep, night guards. And the fighter guards. Actually, I can remove the guard action thing that I had going. I was a little preemptive on that. So let's do guard action. I can remove this text. Okay. Just leave it like that. What I really want is telling what the new character is. Okay, so guard, guard. Night guards, fighter guards. Monster attacks. Attack for 2 HP, but only did 1. So attack and guard. So night attacks, fighter guards. Next round I'll guard with knight, and then attack with fighter, and then everything's hunky-dory. So guard with knight, attack with fighter. And there we go. Everything working out perfectly well. So I think I want to add a little bit of fluff here to show. Now choose an action for Fu. But let's get back up here. Could I move this into a function? I think I shall. Host player action choice. Host player action choice. So I'm going to do all the upgrades over, I mean not all the upgrades, all the things over here. So targeting for current players should be pointless for doing the guard, but it's not going to hurt anything. So get down here. We say increment this by 1. And if it's not combat yet, our text equals select action for name and format name to be battle information, and it would be current player. I'm just going to copy paste because I'm going to mess that up. Player side name. And that is really going off the screen. Can I do fancy? I can do fancy. Oh, look at that beautiful formatting. Okay. Add text. Text. And with all this done, I should have, upon battle start, select an action for the player to do. And new rounds. So let's go to the new round. So we do round, end combat, da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Add text. We'll put that here. And we will have that be, whoops. I hit insert. I will move. Keep hitting insert. Okay, where I want to put that is right here because that's where I'm checking. Please, stop turning red. Which character is alive, therefore I can just do index. Oh wait, that's lesson. My bad. Okay, can I do shift tab? I can do shift tab. Nice. Let's end it a little bit there. Okay, everything good? Alright, so this is going to be after first action. Okay, so let's guard, let's guard. It's going to take a whole 12 seconds to get through this, but I'll live. And then it's going to, yep, select action for night. I do attack, Select action for fighter. Alright, that's all fine. Now then. So I want coming into this fight. So we're doing setup battle. Let's go over to setup battle. I sometimes dislike how Godot does this. If not ambush, find the first pick. Sure. For index and range, battle information dot get player count. Player count. Yeah, that's what it is. If excuse me. If battle information dot I have too many variables now. Everything is doomed. Is greater than 0. We can break out. And we can let's do this. If ambush, we just do that regular thing. So it'd be whatever weirdness we want to put in there that we detect an ambush. Otherwise, var text equals enter text, do a new line. I hope new lines work in the scroll. Choose action for name. So dot format, and we figured out that we could do fancy formatting, make the dictionary, and whoops, enter text is going to be enter text. How original. And name is going to be battle information dot player. Okay, player index. Let's watch everything explode now. 1, 2, 3. Bingo. That's interesting. Is it just... Am I bugging out over here somewhere? Yes. Let's try that again. Setup player is non-existent for combat engine. Yes, it is. Okay, fine. I am just going to put you right next to there. You can yell at me for that. There's something more odd going on. Okay. And we didn't get the text. Oh, because we didn't add the text. That would, help. So let's go back to this. Yep. You encounter an enemy. Choose action for Knight. Select action for fighter. Knight deals 1 damage to beast. Okay. So that's functional. Now then, what do I want to do for next part? I suppose we could start going into actually having dialogue-based combat by having the menu-based combat. Just trying to think of how that would work. Let's make a new scene. 2D. Let's make a little white triangle. I mean, not triangle, square. I mean, technically it doesn't matter. Nope. Color rect. Let's have you be like this. Just so I can differentiate you later. For option action. Sure. Rich text label, I think it was. Yes, rich text label. Let's just see what sizes we're using for this. Now I get to figure out how it's putting text size in. Okay, 8 APX. Let's go over here. Okay, buddy. You're 8 pixels. Oh, that's unreadable. Instead of making it actually be a readable color, let's just yeah. There we go. I'll live with that for now. Let's just do that. Don't do this to me. There we go. Okay, so well, nope. I want to copy the thing, not the text in the thing. Fighting with my tools, as always. Okay. Select that so it doesn't try to put it on top there. And there we go. Okay, whoops, don't want that extra thing in there. 3, 4. Nice. So, how can I use this? Well, I need to put the little... I could be really stupid on this. But do I want to be really stupid? First, let's see, image. Oh, there's sprites. Okay. Add 2D sprite. And if I put in the texture, oh, this is going to be dumb. But I like how dumb it is. Okay, we'll call this select 1. Select 2. Select 3. This is really pigeonholing this entire system into only being 4 options, but that's kind of an old standard. So let's go with that. Now to add some script. Do I have a script folder? I have a global script folder. Fine, you could just live here. This will be a mess, but I'll live with it. All right then. Func set up text list. Oh, this is going to be bad. Label2.hide. Yeah, no, I can't live with myself if I do it this way. Okay. Put a pass in there for now. Sure. Let's go back into here. Oh, 2D node. Just a normal 2D node. And we will call you label node. Move you all under that. What I was going to do was just hard code everything. But even if it might be arguably quicker to set up, I didn't want to do it. Select sprite. Okay. Now these can be lined up by just selecting get child. Everything will be better. Okay. So we get a text list for, well, we always know we're going to have 4 in here, but I'm just going to give ourselves a variable var max node equals 4. Okay. Yes, slot. Let me think. For index in range max option, we're going to turn off both label node and select sprite for each one of these. So, label node the get child can I do index? I think I can do it this way. Hide. We turn them all off. Label node get child. Oh nope, I want select sprite. Get child at index. Hide it as well. It's probably already hidden, but best to be sure. Then for text in text list, hopefully it isn't going to be over or it's going to throw errors, but that's all my fault anyways. Just assume we're getting good data, which you should never do. But I don't want to spend the 20 minutes to make this work better. So var node equal, we'll call that label node. No, we'll call that label because we already have something called label node. I am making terrible decisions. Get child index. So we get that. Our first thing, because we have text on there, is to set text equal to the text coming in. Okay. I don't know if I can do enumeration in Godot, but I'm not going to look it up right now. So we'll just do old-fashioned C for eaches. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Because I could just do, like, make the index and then get the index everything, but I am late tired. Show that. Okay, and then at the end of this, select sprite. Get child. Yeah, get angle. Get child 0 dot show. We have to have the original selection set up. And for sake of testing, A, B, C. So there's 3 going in. I run the current thing. And look, I got a really bad selection box. And then if I do A, B, C, D. Whoops. It fills out. Okay. Now I'm going to be putting in a bit of, just for testing purposes, movement options. If input dot action, oh, it's capital I. Action just pressed. UI down, sure. elif input dot is action just pressed, UI up. And we're going to be making functions for both of these so they can be called by outside places to move stuff around in there. Menu down, menu up. That's at least the one good thing about scene-based design, is that you can, you know, go in and test each one individually without having to force it into the current framework. In making my own engine stuff, I would either have to jerry-rig something so that it would run on start so I can play with it for a second. So, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. However, I have to deal with all the other fancy, fun junk they decide to have. And with that, I'm going to have current selection. Base 0 indexing, yep. Okay. So if we're going down, we want to well, just move down one. So I'm going to do the base case without wrapping around to show how horrible this gets. So I will first select sprite, get child, current, select, dot hide, current, select, increment by 1. Can I do plus plus? Yeah. Current select. Show. So I can hit down. Oops, that's not the right one. And now watch it die horribly. It died horribly. So what we need to do now is check to see. Let's put label at only up to 3. First, if current select is equal to or greater than max option, which means it's at the end of the array, current select equals 0. Else, if label node get child of current select dot, is it visible? What are you yelling about? Is it less than or equal to? Are you happy now? Okay, thank you. Yep, angry red text while working on stuff. That is, I'm going to just go dot. I'm going to look for this answer. Godot, check if... I check if visible already. I check that back in this. Or map control. Yep, it's just visible. If not, we'll wrap around. Alright, so once more, run this. So now, when I hit down, it should go back to A. Look at that. Simple. The only issue is that I'm making 4 sprites for this and just like flickering them on or off, but hey. It's usable. I could spend an extra 20 minutes trying to figure out how to properly position the next to the text labels. But this amuses me. This works. I am happy. Okay, so going up, we have to move up the list, i.e. reduce the number. If current... So this one I am going to short circuit it. If current select is less... Oops, no. Is less than or equal to 0 or... or this, we're going to figure out what the top one is. For offset in range, oops, nope. Action option. If this is going to get a little bit messy. Actually, can I pull this out? Yeah, I might as well attempt to explain what I'm doing. Hey, Sprite, are you going to open up right? Yes, you are. Okay. Whoa, that's a bit weird. So what we have going on is just a standard array. So 0 indexed array, memory address 1, memory address 2, memory address 3, and 4. So our current idea is that these are filled up. And what I'm doing is that I'm going, hey, are you turned on? Are you visible? Oh, no, wait, sorry. So I'm not even checking to see if these are visible when I'm going up here. But once I get up to the top and try to go up here, it's like, oh no, I can't do that. So I'm going to iterate from the maximum value. I'm going to have to -1. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to iterate from here. So I'm going to start at -0 from 3 and go, hey, are you turned on? Are you visible? Is your visibility turned on? If it's no, it's going to increment my current offset by 1. So it's going to be 3 minus 1. So it's going to be at 2, and then it's going to ask the same question. So it can go all the way down to 1, and it should be fine. At least that's the theory. I'm going to have to offset this by 1. That's kind of terrible. I don't like that. So we have max option -1 minus offset. Yeah, I don't like that. Because that's going to go... No, it's not going to include the last one, so it's only going to go up to 3. So this is going to be at max option -4, which is 0. Everything fine. If that is visible, then current selection equals max option -1 minus offset. The joys of zero index arrays. Anyways. And then we do the standard. After we break out. Why don't you like that? Oh. All right. Let's see this break. So we can go down, we can wrap this way, we can do this all day long. What does up do? Oh no, it does it at 1. Less than 0. Okay. Off by 1. Boop, boop. Look at that. Okay, let's make this a 2 index array. See if that works. Make this a 4 index array. Look at that. Okay. Thank you for adding the extra 3 that I wanted to put down here. At least you didn't add 3 more. Okay, so everything is basically working out the way I want it to. It looks ugly as sin, but hey, it'll get the job done right now. Return select. Return label node.getChild current select dot text. So that can be used when called from something else. So now that this has been created, I'm going to go into combat scene. And I am going to drop into here the prefab. Combat Engine has the script, so it should have this in here. So, bop, bop, bop. Selector that bounces around between all those in a terrible way. And let me just take from here and just kind of... Am I doing how did I do the pre... Okay, there we go. So this shows up here. Putting it over here would be silly because we're going to have that all up, so we just kind of copy down. Yeah. We could fix the sizes later, but the basic function remains the same, so the interface should be able to work at a later date. So, yes. So, now in combat, I'm going to want to set this up so that combat starts. It has the little encounter thing. It waits a few seconds, then it turns visibility onto this action, sets up the first 4 by the player, class, or whatever options we want to have in there. And then while this is up, you can go through the options. Then you hit action, then you go into the targeting subsystem. So like you hit attack, we're going to have to set a variable saying that move over to targeting. You go into targeting and then you hit the thing and then it does the normal targeting update. Because right now we have it so that like targeting is always active. We don't exactly want to have that. Yeah, I was trying to avoid that, Jello. Not the best at reading chat because I'm 7 levels deep in trying to do the coding. All right then. Bop back over to here. So now we want in our combat engine legs for bar, combat window, or action window. We'll call it action window. Actually, no, we can track that. We want enemy target equals false. And then at some point later, we're going to want player target. So I lied, and we're going to skip right to getting everything set up for this thing. So this comes in. Set up the player. We do all this. Set up battles. And let's just put down here, func set up. Can we just rename you something else? Yeah, we'll just call you action menu. That'll be nice. Set up action menu. And it's just going to be 2 things right now. So action menu will be shown. Action menu will be fed. Set up text. As I said, I dislike how this works. Of attack guard. So that will be set up. And then while action menu is visible, we will be in action menu mode. So go up and down, fiddle with that. So let us go back to process. If elif no, we want enemy target. Because this used to be the enemy target. So over here, if input dot is action just pressed, UI up. Oh god, stop putting in extra params. Thank you. Yeah, fine, UI down. Pass. Copy paste this. Make it no. I want to copy this. Please. Let me copy it. Thank you. Bop, bop. Okay, UI up, UI down. And the last one is just UI accept. In which case, bar action text is going to come from Action menu. Dot get. Is it selection? No, it's returns. I don't like that. I can change it. There. Everything's fine. And that doesn't update right away, as I would expect. Gets, oops, select. So we get the selection. If action text equals guard, we can just move on to the next thing. Else enemy target equals true. Put a big giant to do in this because I'm going to have to come back here later. Hide action menu. And then it goes down into enemy target. And put that up here. Can just get rid of all this. Make this an if statement. We don't need the G stuff anymore. That was good for debugging. Put F's in chat for that brave little piece of debug code. You will be missed. Actually, I want to see what I did. Okay. Yeah, so a little bit of oopsie there. Forgot to bring over this section. Okay. Now I can get rid of everything. Boop. Boop. Okay, that needs to be an if. Need to update this later to be whatever actions should be. Whoops. Okay, so now in LF input, that is, yeah, we need to have an accept over here. And this will push us along to this. And over here, we can turn on the action menu again. Show. All right, let's watch this explode. Everything shall be pain. It's up. Okay, okay. It didn't explode too bad. It is just literally stuck. I expected worse. I did set text in here. It was set text, right? I did not set... it was set up text. Ah, I did not set up the action menu. Okay. Yep, I did not put that in here anywhere. Set up battle, we get down here, and then we set up the action menu. This isn't going to help anything, because this is just going to, you know, freeze again. But at least we have attack and guard in there now, which is what we wanted. I suppose we should also hide the selector. And turn that back on when we go into targeting mode. So, let us go back there. I'm getting lost in the sauce. The sauce code is too long. It's actually not that long. I've worked with some gargantuan, terrible monsters before, but this isn't too bad. Oh, that's why. It would help if I actually call stuff. Okay. Action menu dot... what are you called? Menu down. Alright. Alright. All set up. Let's see this thing die horribly. Oh, look at that. So if I hit guard, it's just going to move to the next... Ooh, ooh, it's dying. It's dying. Okay. Did I screw up the... Let's get select. Okay, okay. There's hope in this darkness. Okay. Oh, I guarded. It set up the next one, but that's fine for this right now. So I set up attack, and I select where the fighter wants to attack. Night guards and fighter attacks. Beast attacks, and it should go back, and it's not going to set up anything because I didn't do anything past the initial setup. But this is working. This is working. That's horrifying. Okay. There must be some deeper bug that I know not. But I'm sure I could do some Lovecraft code about ignorance, but not right now. Okay then. So, at the end of the round, we have two things going on. We have the selector bug happening, which is turning on probably because that's part of the selection method that's being bypassed, but either or. What we really care about is turning on the actions after the fact. So, end round. Do combat. Do round. Okay, so we do round, we get down here. And then we accept input again. And then we should. We don't need targeting for current player. We need to set up the action menu. Okay. Okay, so we attack. We attack. It's going through it very slowly because I put it at 3 seconds per text split. And it comes back. And now we guard. Still doing that. We'll fix that shortly. Oh no. So we guarded on both and now it's frozen forever. Okay, it's actually doing the text, so it did not get out of this. So what we need is also force the action menu to hide here. So when it starts doing the round, it turns off select. It also turns off the selection menu. Selector.hide, because I know I put this in here somewhere, and I should use the proper function. Okay, there we go. So, okay, that's fine. So it gets into here, it hides everything. And it's guarding. The other one was I did an attack and it worked fine, so I'll do an attack next. But both of them are guarding. I think if I attacked with both, it was acting funny. Okay. Okay, some minor bugs going on, but that's fine. What was it? Do setup target player target. Confusion. Too many functions. Target for current player. Okay. So I have a selector.show going on. What I want to do is set up targeting. There we go. So if I do attack twice, it should work fine. What was happening was that I was selecting a dead enemy, and that's bad. Okay. Attack the beast, attack the beast. Okay, so I want to guard, so I ensure that I'm still targeting the beast with both of them effectively. So I guard. Then I attack that. Hopefully the second beast should be dead, so going into next round I will be able to check to see if attack is still doing stuff. Oh, well, sorry. Okay, beast is dead. So when I hit attack action, it should reset to beast 1. Nice. Okay, so what's turning on the select? So in this process, post player action choice. I'm guessing that it does this down here. We don't need a target for current player. Why am I getting this done in an hour and a half? This should take like 3 hours. Okay. The answer is I've done it too many times, but all right then. Okay, enemy's dead. Okay, that's still sticking up though. Why is that still sticking? Okay, so goes into post player action. Am I doing a card? No. I do targeting for player after normal action. Let's see where you're all getting called from. So you're getting called from guard. You're getting called from that accept. Actually, why am I doing it from guard? Oh no, targeting current player. That's what I want to look at. So you get called after setup battle. That's understandable. So you get called... No, that's it being there. That's being taken out right there. Let's just nuke that. Always get rid of commented out code after you stop using it. It's getting called on process. And it's getting called after setup battle. There's only 2 places that this is being... Strange. Setup action menu. I don't like doing it this way, but let's just... On any action that it does not do a select, we will automatically assume that it needs to turn that off. So we guard, we do an attack. That's fine. 5 damage, eh? Yep. Smack. Guard. I think that worked a little funny. Yeah, and that's sticking around. Okay, let's turn it off after the fact. I know I'm doing a lot of just turning it off, and I should figure this out, but yes, it is what I do. Okay. Now this will be nice. We'll see if we automatically set up to a non-index 0 entity when I attack. Okay, and we'll guard. Then we'll guard and then attack. I feel like I need to get an extra button press in there on the start. But it might just be going early. Okay, let's see if this carries over, because that is technically the same screen. Okay. Yeah, there's something a little weird there. Oh, wait, yeah, because it's... No. It's being a bit weird because... on action, there's a wait going on. Of choose action. Select action for duh, and then nope. I just need to look for where else this is in the code. Yeah, then does this, then it shows this. You know what, let's put a little await here. I think this will fix it. There you are. All right, so we get into here. Well, it didn't wait on that. Now it's going to ask for action fighter. Okay, so what's causing it is at the start of a new round. Because this await stuff is going on, I think, so it's not turning on the rest of the stuff. Okay. Do round bop. Okay, so we get down here. Okay. Oh, wow. So I can hit in the middle of that. There's something off. Yeah, I can hit accept while that window isn't up. Bugs. So when we set up battle, No, this should be false. Except input is false. Except input is true. I don't need to do that. I need an await. So that when combat starts, we get our ambush text, and we can't just spam through everything because it's acting weird and funky at that point. Okay. Boop. Because that's on by default. Actually, that said, I should hide it. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Okay, so we come in here, choose our action, attack, attack. Okay, now here's the question. Can I spam through this? Yes. Yes, and that causes issues. Okay. Now, what section is it accepting the actions for is the question. So I guess I put in some debug code. I'm going to be taking out this stuff. I don't need this stuff at the moment. Make sure I got a nice cleaner. Oop, oop. I just had to do it. So what's going on is on the action switch, I'm not turning off input. I think I can do it during that. I can just, let me see. Okay. So post player action. Accept input equals false. Sure. I think this solves my main problem. Okay, so I smash enter once I get in here. Yeah, it's not automatically going to the second one, then the await shows up, and then it puts up the screen, and everything acts weird. Okay. I might need to put more safeguards into this. I should probably make a function for action menu show, so that when I do that, it automatically turns on accept input. Nice. Can I make this... You know, I can make this bigger, but I'm pretty sure when I close this and open it back up, it's going to not scale right. Okay. Do you... Oh no, it actually does retain it. I've been a terrible person in not having this be scaled properly. So this is what it looks like at a sane, you know, broadcastable scale. Basic attack. Basic attack. Down, down. So, what should be the next thing? I got multiple actions. I can put as many of them as I want, as long as they fit in 4 slots. I have to program tags for each one of them, which is sort of expected. I mean, one thing I'd want to have is that I could smash the enter button and skip the await, but I don't think that's happening. Nope. So chewing on this, I think I would want to have... What would be the simplest thing to add? I think EXP would be pretty simple. So let's take a jab at that. I don't know why the mouse is upside down on this. It makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. So, how to track EXP? Well, first you have to track levels. So, in our basic information persisting, player level, then var player. Oh, somebody's mowing their lawn. And let's just say 2 XP will level us up, because I'm not going to go through all that right now. So that's a good thing to do. And every enemy, well, 4 EXP. 5. Yeah, let's go with 5. So at the end of battle, we'll add EXP to the characters. We're not going to display it right now because I'm lazy. And then we'll say they leveled up and we'll add to their max HP. Something dumb. It's combat over. There's end combat. Something I think will need to be set is the XP value per monster. That's something that needs to be set as well. Var enemy EXP. And from over here, whoops. Oh, that's not what I want. I need to go into map control. And we will go back into this terrible setup enemy function. Yep, setup enemy. Enemy EXP equals empty array. Enemy EXP dot append enemy array. Okay, so now that we have set up and combat is over here, we will do the terrible, horrible thing of just giving everybody the same EXP. We won't even bother having it or quartering it. You have 400 people, they all get the same EXP as one person fighting this. Terrible, awful, but I'll figure it out later. This also would allow us to do things such as ejects, like from Final Fantasy, where it removes an enemy from combat but does not award you EXP for it, because he just set it to 0 then. Useful. I hope you can't hear that lawnmower. I mean, I feel it more through the floor than I hear it, but yes. Okay, and then for index in range, battle information dot player count. Yeah, it's just player count. If battle information dot no, I don't. Yeah. The autocomplete in this is weird at times. Player side HP index is greater than 0. We'll say less than 0 and do an early exit, or less than 1. Gotta save a little bit on the tabs. Otherwise, it just keeps going more and more right, and then you have like all your stuff over here. In which case, you should have been breaking down into functions like an hour ago, but yeah. Okay. So, battle information dot player exp index plus equals total exp if battle information dot player dot exp. You know what? Saved me a bit of losing my mind. Okay. BXP is greater than battle information dot player level index times 5 whoops, that should be a plus. Plus equals 1 battle max HP index plus equals 1, and we do a little message. Why are you yelling at me? Ah yes, you are not Python, that's why you yell at me. Okay. Var text equals name leveled up to level. Very informative. Format. Name. Battle information dot player oh yeah, that needs to be in dictionary. Yes, put it at a place that's not useful. Player side name. Yes. And then level. Add text. Text. We do an await. I did not bother to memorize how to do awaits. This is purely on me. There was an await up there. Even better. So they level up. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I want to update player health and name for that because it'll be a bit weird to not see it get increment by 1. Oh no, where was I? Do round and combat. Yeah, that's where I was living. There we go. Fine with that now? Okay, let's see this not work. So I'm just going to attack through these. It'll give 2 XP each. In the next fight, I should level up. I'm really disliking that I had, you know, putting a weight on here. 3 seconds. Combat is over. Move a bit. Oh, night mist. I might have dead characters. I have dead characters. This is what I get for not putting 1 HP in everything. Oh wait, did it go through... It went through fighter too as well. Yeah, so I get the action for knight. I get the action for a dead fighter. Knight keeps missing, and now knight is dead. And I'm going to go in here and change HP to 1. Map control, that's what I want. Yeah, HP is no longer 5. This is not for fights, so this is for checking stuff. I thought I said HP to 2, or EXP to 2. There we go. Now this... Alright. Joy Net Jello. I'll see you again later. So... Yeah, oh, I should have spread out the damage. Okay, Slade, EXP is tallied up. It's 4, so it's not equal to 5. Did I go equal or greater than? It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. And we have that little bug I need to fix up there. I don't... because it's targeting as soon as it starts. Okay, so that's slain. So that should be 6 EXP. Combat is over. And it exits. One more test. Beast is slain. Okay, I'm going to do something stupid and just say how much EXP everybody is getting. And I'm going to do it at a faster speed. Okay. Name. Okay. So we'll call that EXP, and then we'll change that to EXP. Total EXP. Blah, blah. I never add this back in. I know what I did wrong. And my god, it's stupid. So what I was doing, I was, in order to save on typing this out a million times, I put it into a variable, but I never plus equaled it to... But I never reset the original EXP to be that. So I'm stuck here with never having enough to do it. So let's divide that by 2. So that'll be faster and slower at the same time. Okay, attack. Okay, Beast 1 falls. Beast 2 falls. Now we're going to combat is over and some EXP stuff. No EXP stuff. Interesting. Okay, let's put a... Let's put a little breakpoint here. Okay, so the enemies fall. So we get down here. This is where the fun's going to happen. Okay, so total EXP. Okay, so that is now 4 as expected. It gets into here. Am I not adding text? I'm not adding text. That's why. I go through all the trouble of setting up the text, then I don't add it to the log. Skill issue. All right then. Okay, so we got the slains, we got combat is over. Should be getting EXP. Yep. Has increased to 0. Okay, do the update slightly earlier. And they are both slain, and now we get to wait our 20 seconds. Combat is over. 4 EXP, 4 EXP. Good. I need to turn off that target on start. Combat is over. And level up to 11? Well, I mean, their HP leveled up to 11. Yeah, I have that. Okay, one sec. Okay. I'm gonna have to pick a better color. I'm fixing this after this test. For that menu, possibly polish it up a little bit. Still really stupid I have like 4 selectors on it, but I don't care. And look, HP is now higher. I just want to see if it levels up twice in a row. Because it should require 10 now. Yep, it is. It's just going to keep infinitely leveling. Oh no. And level up to 4. Interesting. The level is +1, and its level index times 5. Oh, okay. Let's put the debug in. Okay. So we get here. The rare 1 monster. I think the next thing to do would be try to vary up the monsters. I'll make another temporary sprite, and I can hot load that in. Wait, why did you... Oh, because he didn't level up. Combat is over. Okay, total EXP. Very size 2. Okay, battle information. Oh, sure, this works. EXP is 2. Levels 2. Let's go through this first one. Okay, so we get back down to... No. Okay, so it's running through, and then we get back here. Okay. Battle information. Actually calls it global. That's nice. So EXP. So that's 6. That level is 2. I'm not plus equaling the EXP. No, I'm setting EXP correctly. My plus equaling... Nope, I'm not doing that over there. Okay. So let's just continue. Now the next one's going to be interesting. Okay, back in here. So, level is 3. Okay, well, yeah, because it's being leveled up. And the EXP is 6, but the current EXP is 10. I guess that actually does make sense. Because I went in there at 6, and okay, yeah. So the next one, we'll see what's going on. Okay. Okay, let's see how this shakes out. Because it's getting added 4x. Oh, okay, it is working right. I'm just using bad numbers. Okay. So, for sake of trying something, Okay, let's turn this on for a second. Bop. Turn you off for a second. And we will make the most wonderful changes to this. So, now it's red. Okay, let's load that in there. After I turn this off so I don't show my entire computer stuff. Okay, so now that that's been imported, yep, we got that there. Let's see. So I do this. I do this over here. And let me just try putting the red one into this. Oh, no, no, please. Thank you. Over here. Now then. So we're passing this in over in the combat scene. Set of combat. I should use this over here more. Set up enemy. So we have the sprite coming in. Enemy children. So we have this. Okay. I'm just going to do some Google foo. Godot. Update sprite texture from code. That's not an answer. You're not even updating the text file or the sprite. Okay, it's set texture and we have to do a load. Enemy array, index, and 4. I have a feeling this isn't going to work, and they are basically lying to me on how this is supposed to work for enemies. Get. Does it get node by name? I swear I get better results when I enter in everything wrong. But when I use the right words, I get everything else. Okay. Time to crash. Yep. I'm guessing this is because it's some, like, 5 versions down, but I'm always going to get that. Oh. I was calling it on the array. Ah, would you look at that? Marvelous. So, now I can load enemy sprites in and load them dynamically. I don't quite like that. I should probably just pass pass in pre-cached loads so it doesn't have to pull them off disk for repeating like 7 in a battle. Yeah, okay. 2 hours and I got more done than expected. Placing them... Okay, first I'm going to fix this little bug. When it comes back in, it's going to try and... I finished this fight. It's going to try auto-targeting. Yeah, I think that was based on... Set up battle. Do I do turn on select? I don't need to turn on select. So come in, I try and attack you. Try and track you. Okay. And it's not showing up. Okay, that bug has been fixed. So, our current thing I want to do... Let's make you look a bit better. Let's put you at a nice Final Fantasy blue, which is to say overly saturated, in multiples of 16. Nice. Also nice. Nice. Very programmer, very old, doesn't quite work stuff. And then because I hate myself, why don't I try doing a area of effect magic attack? Just give everybody that. So... Going to combat engine. Guard. And it's spelled less like magic, so you know it's more actual magic. I should be making constant keywords for this, but it is what it is. And we'll set this equal to 2. And we'll run the rest of this. So now in combat... Now if this equals 2... Okay, so we jump down here, and we're going to put this right after this. for... Okay, first off, monster hit equals 0. I said 0, not key 0. I said 0. Okay. Total damage was 0 for index in range len battle information, the dot enemy HP dot enemy side HP index, that's less than 1, continue. Otherwise, ink monst hit by 1. And do damage to it. Yeah, just going to do a standard. It's completely overpowered, but it doesn't matter. It'll disappear on its own. Well, no, actually it won't. So I need to do this. Pop. And update total damage by that much. User cast spell for an average of damage, total damage. Get player name. Oh, I actually had these set up for that. Damage is equal to total damage. Okay, update that to the proper indexes I want to use. And add text this time. Everything should run fine. Magic. Let's try that again. So it comes into here. I hit magic. Then it freezes for a bit without doing anything. I need to go back into that and fix that. Oh, I didn't capitalize magic. No, I did. Post-action choice. Yeah, it's not turning off for that one. It's not updating that last bit of that. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Oh, that's why. Average of 3 damage. Well, it's been about 2.5 hours, 10 minutes shy. Is there anything I really want to add in here right now? Answer is not so much. I think we can call it good for now. Might do this more this next week. This seems to be something I do want to do. So, maybe, well, fortnight from now. So I seem to stream every 2 weeks. So, let me think. Might do some sprites off stream. I'm not quite happy in the style that I'm currently doing them in for this. So I might need to work on that a little bit. I think from there I would want to do the proper enemy class loading and all that sort of faff. So, yeah, that sounds about right. So with that, I'll let you get on to more interesting things. And have a good day. Good evening, good morning, whatever time of day it is for you. Either way, hope it meets you well. Bye for now.